My wife and I took a break to work on ourselves, but she took it as a pass to sleep around. Am I wrong for wanting to make this break permanent? We'd been married for 6 years when things started feeling off. Not bad, just stale. Like we'd become roommates who occasionally had sex. A therapist suggested a trial separation, 3 months to rediscover ourselves individually before recommitting to us. I moved into my brother's basement and threw myself into the gym. Lost 30 pounds. Started reading again. Picked up woodworking. I was actually becoming the better version of myself we talked about. Meanwhile, my wife posted Instagram stories from bars every weekend. New dresses, new friends. I tried not to overthink it. Then my cousin Theo saw her at a club downtown. She was all over some guy in a suit. When I confronted her, she laughed. We're on a break. That's literally the point. To explore. I reminded her we'd agreed to work on ourselves, not see other people. She rolled her eyes. You're being controlling. This is why we needed space. I started asking around. Turned out she'd been with at least 4 different guys that people knew about. My best friend had seen her leaving a hotel with someone. My coworker's wife had spotted her on a dating app with our wedding photo cropped out. She'd updated her status to single. The breaking point came when I went to our house to grab some tools. Her car was in the driveway at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. I heard voices upstairs, laughter. I stood in our kitchen listening to my wife with another man in our bed. The bed we'd picked out together, where we'd talked about starting a family. I didn't go upstairs. I just left. That night, I called a divorce attorney. She filed the paperwork within a week. When the process server showed up at our house, my wife called me hysterical. How could you do this? We were working on us. I almost laughed. No, you were working on your body count while I was working on myself. She begged for another chance. Said the break had shown her what she really wanted. That she'd made mistakes, but now she knew I was the one. I asked her how many guys. She said it didn't matter. I said it did. She finally admitted 7. 7 different men in 12 weeks. The divorce moved fast since we had no kids and minimal shared assets. She kept calling, texting, showing up at my brother's place. She wanted to explain, to make me understand. She posted long captions about growth and forgiveness, and how real love means accepting people's journeys. Her friends commented supportive messages about her strength during this difficult time. Then yesterday, my attorney called with news that changed everything. My wife had filed a countersuit. She wasn't just fighting the divorce, she was claiming I'd been emotionally abusive throughout our marriage, that the separation was my way of punishing her, that I'd isolated her from friends and controlled her finances. None of it was true, but her lawyer had compiled a 40-page document with text messages taken out of context, therapy notes twisted to support her narrative, and statements from her friends I'd never even met. The kicker, she was asking for alimony, and half my inheritance from my grandfather, which I'd received during our marriage but kept separate. Her lawyer claimed the emotional trauma I'd caused entitled her to compensation for years of suffering. I sat in my attorney's office reading through page after page of lies. Then I remembered something. During our marriage, I'd been the one handling our finances. I'd seen her credit card statements every month, and I'd kept them all. I pulled up my cloud storage and found 2 years of records showing charges at the same hotels, the same restaurants, all with a pattern. Always on nights she'd said she was working late or out with girlfriends. Our separation hadn't started 3 months ago. She'd been cheating the entire time. My attorney looked at the evidence and smiled. This changes everything. Tomorrow we have our first mediation session. My wife thinks she's going to ruin me. She has no idea what I'm about to present. But here's what's eating at me. As I was going through those old statements last night, I found something else. Something that makes all of this so much worse than I thought. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.